The 2015 Norwich University football team is sporting a new look and has its sights set on another ECFC championship. After sporting an overall record of 7-4 and a 5-2 conference mark last season, the Cadets competed in the postseason for the 6th consecutive year, falling to Salve Regina in the ECAC Northeast Bowl. Norwich welcomes 55 newcomers after losing 20 to graduation last season. Head coach Mark Murniak embarks on his 5th season leading the team. We sat down with Coach Murniak to ask about last year, the impact of the freshman class, and his expectations for the team this season.
Last season we were able to overcome some adversity. I think that we probably overachieved when I really go back and take a look at it. And in the moment you have expectations for what you want to accomplish. But it probably really should have been a rebuilding year, and that's the credit to the program, that's the credit to the kids that were there. They didn't allow that to happen. Now, we were disappointed. We thought we could have got maybe even a little bit more out of it, but to be able to participate again in the postseason was really important, and we were there again. But you know, we learned quite a bit from it. I think some guys got some valuable experience that we really hope will help us this season.
Now, tell me a little bit about the impact that the newcomers have had on the team so far this season.
There's a couple of specific positions where they're probably going to have to play immediately, and that's different every year. But there's a couple of freshman quarterbacks that we really feel are going to have that opportunity to compete. Garrett Chapel, Bree Hart, those two players have been a real nice surprise. And then the secondary as well. Dustin Spatz, Josh Johnson, Bo Phillips, those guys have done a good job. Alice Landry. So they've been competing, and from an athletic standpoint, they were able to come in and compete right away. For those newcomers in the program, I think it's so critical that they learn the speed of college football, how it's to be played, and also our expectations from a coaching staff.
And lastly, what are some of the expectations for the team for this season?
Well, you know, we expect to compete for a conference championship, but there is a process to get there. We understand that. I think everybody right now, when you look at it, has those same goals, has those same dreams, and you put those down and you talk about those. But it's what you have to do in order to get there that really, really matters. And that's the things that you can control, the work ethic that you have, your effort, your attitude. Can you eliminate mistakes? Will you take care of the football? All of those things that we work on a daily basis is how you get there. So you set that goal, and then you really concentrate and focus on the day-to-day tasks that you need to do in order to get there. So we'll see. We're going to be challenged, obviously, early and throughout. This league is outstanding. There are very good teams in it. There is very little separation from the top to the bottom. And I think that's exciting, and that's competitive, and we understand that. And we'll see where we're at. Some guys are going to keep positions or lose positions or earn positions as we go through these non-league games and really start to settle things in and find out who we are as a football team. But the expectation for this program is to be in a position to compete for a conference championship.
We also caught up with junior captain Ben Hummer and senior captain Sam Chaves to ask about both last season and the upcoming campaign.
Well, we had a good season still. We finished 7-4. We lost our last 2 games, but overall it was a success, but we're looking to improve this year. Well, our expectation is always to win the conference. We plan on doing that, and that's really the big one, and go to the playoffs.
Last season, I thought we finished off positively, 7-4 record. A little disappointed that we didn't win the conference championship, but that's what we're here for this season. be 10-0, go to the postseason, the NCAA, and kill it there as well. We expect to be the best.
The Cadets open their season on the road at RPI on Saturday, September 5th at 12 p.m. Their ECFC opener is set for Saturday, October 3rd, when they host Becker at Sabine Field at Haynes Family Stadium. That game kicks off at 2 p.m. This video was produced by Norwich Athletic Communications.